to Manifest on Purpose. My name is Kimberly Williams. I am a mindset consultant specializing in manifestation. I help you align your mindset with the things that you desire in your life to help you manifest in your life. So what are you waiting for? Come on, let's go. Let's manifest on purpose. Hello, and happy Friday. I find myself asking sometimes, is it Friday already? Welcome to the Manifest on Purpose Mindset Show, conversation number 24. We're going to be talking about self-fulfilling prophecies today. I am your host, Kimberly Williams. I am a manifestation mindset consultant, and I help you align your mindset with the things that you really want in your life so that you can create the best version of yourself. Let me give you a little gratitude before we get started. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for sharing this with your friends and family. And thank you for subscribing here and on the website at manifestonpurpose.net. You know how I feel about you. The God in me loves the God in you. Prophecy is one of those topics that has been highly debated. I've even been around quite a few prophets in my time. The prophet can be defined as one that gives divinely inspired revelations. Thanks, Merriam-Webster, for that. There's been an intriguing question around prophecy for me. It's kind of like that question, what comes first, the chicken or the egg? The question is, does the prophecy foretell the future, or does it create the future? I want to ask you this question. Have you ever received a divine word of prophecy or a revelation that unfolded just the way you were told that it was? This can also be like psychic information. It's a deep thought question, and I want you to ponder this as I talk about self-fulfilling prophecy. It is important because any information that you take in can become a self-fulfilling prophecy. In fact, it could be happening to you right now in your life, and you're unaware of it. The self-fulfilling prophecy is the process through which an originally false expectation leads to its own confirmation. The Encyclopedia Britannica concludes that this was the case with the banking crisis during the Great Depression. It was predicted that the banks would fail. As a result, the people panicked. They withdrew their money, and just like that prediction said, it became a reality, a self-fulfilling prophecy. Are you right now making predictions about yourself according to the messages that you allowed to penetrate your mind through others? Well, how about you? What predictions are you making about yourself through your very own thoughts, emotions, and self-talk? You can thank the boss lady for your self-fulfilling prophecies. Yep, that's right. Madam Subconscious. I've tried to tell you, if you don't supervise her, she'll run your life. Let's look back at the story of the bank to see how this works. Number 1, the prediction is made to person A, who panics. Person A tells person B, who panics, who tells person C, who also panics. 3, the media gets involved and spreads this news and panic to everyone else. This news and panic spreads to the subconscious mind of the multitude. Everyone's subconscious mind then goes into action, making these thoughts a reality for the multitude. The action step was to close their accounts. The prediction that was made changed the behaviors of many, which caused the banks to fail. You know, some people take it lightly when I say, be aware of your self talk. Don't say anything negative about or to yourself, even if it's a joke. It's no joking matter. Because Madam's subconscious, well, she just can't take a joke. What you present to her is taken as truth. What happens is that every negative thought, phrase, or action becomes a suggestion. A suggestion is just as it sounds. It suggests to Madam Subconscious what you want. Stop being reckless with your words. Your word is your bond. Your bond is for life. Whatever you say, especially in repetition, becomes a binding contract. In the Bible, Isaiah 55:11 says, my word that goes out of my mouth will not return void. You know, I'm a firm believer that the Bible is a book of the mind. What you say will be fulfilled. That's the promise that was made to you. The life you are living right now is a self-fulfilling prophecy. Ask yourself right now, what self-fulfilling prophecy have I created for myself? Think deeply about this. This question is going to be the focus of today's meditation. But here's the good news about self-fulfilling prophecies. Self-fulfilling prophecies don't always have to hinder your growth. You can create self-fulfilling prophecies to benefit your life. Here are a few things that you should be aware of as it relates to self-fulfilling prophecies. Number 1, don't accept everything you hear about you or your life. Opinions? Everybody has one, but you don't have to accept it. You know you better than anyone else does. When you are too quick to believe what others have to say, their words become you because you've accepted it. You gave that stamp of approval. You should also be aware of how you let people talk to and about you. I know you're probably saying, but Kimberly, how can I stop people from saying bad things about me? And my reply is, you can't. You can't change what others say about you, but you don't have to stay around to listen. This is when the law of observation steps in. If you didn't see it or hear it, it didn't happen. What didn't happen doesn't matter. Number 2, I call this one Say My Name. Destiny's Child did that song back in the 90s and it was one of my favorites. But my dad instilled the importance of being called by your given name. Do you have a nickname or a pet name? One that your mom maybe gave you or other relatives and friends? Well, nicknames were pretty popular in my family. My brother had 2, one for each side of the family. One was Pac-Man. Yes, believe it or not, Pac-Man. While the other side of the family jokingly gave him the name of one of the locals. Raging mad, my father taught my brother to stop answering to any name that he was not given at birth. He had to make sure they called him by his given name. And trust me, my brother had the attitude to do it. It worked. Don't let people name you. When people name you, they give you another identity. According to numerology, each name carries a frequency. As you use and respond to that name, you take on the frequency of it. Your name in itself becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. This can work for you and others. Some people actually change their given name to one of a higher frequency. You can do this too with nicknames also. So if your friends and family call you Pig, you may want to change that one. Yes, I actually knew a couple people named Pig. Sometimes people may use derogatory slang words to address you like, "What's up, dog?" or "What's up, man?" or even worse. Don't respond to that. Your name is a representation of who you are. That's why people adapt spiritual names. You determine what people call you through what you answer to. Now, I want to tell you ways that you can create better self fulfilling prophecies for yourself. The first thing you can do is to get into affirmation work. Create positive self affirming statements to use. With these, you can suggest what you really want to your mind. In last season conversations, I actually have a conversation on affirmations. Look it up to learn how to create an affirmation. Now, let me tell you my little sneaky trick when it comes to affirmations. I record my affirmations and play them as I'm falling to sleep. It's super easy. You can go to something like Audacity or GarageBand and record your track and convert it to an MP3 file. You should try it. I like to do it at night because the subconscious is more open to suggestion right before sleep. The benefit of doing affirmations this way is because, for one, I don't have to worry about forgetting them, and it continues even when I'm asleep. Your mind never rests. So you can actually be taking in positive suggestions as you sleep. The next thing that you can do is to be more aware of your thoughts. One way to find out who you say you are is by using "I am" as a trigger. Make a habit with "I am." Every time you think or say "I am," reflect on what you said following "I am" and determine if what you said is true to you or who you wish to become. If the statement is not true to you, replace it with one of your positive affirmations so that every time you catch yourself saying the false statement, you replace it with that affirmation. It doesn't even have to be an "I am" statement. Start paying attention to everything you think or say about yourself and replace them as needed. The prophet is the one that gives divinely inspired revelations. So, does the prophet foretell the future or does it create the future? I'm not sure about that, but I do think that it can go both ways. The whole purpose of the divine sending you a message is to help you grow. Be aware of those ones that always come to you with negativity. When you accept messages pertaining to you from someone else or yourself, these messages then have the ability to become a self-fulfilling prophecy. Your subconscious makes a program for that message. Now that you know how self-fulfilling prophecies work on becoming more aware of the future you are creating by being aware of the stories you accept and tell your mind. Tell your mind what you really want for your future and make that the prophecy you fulfill. I love you to life. This is how you manifest on purpose. Let's prepare for meditation. If you're driving or operating heavy equipment, this is not the time to meditate. Please download this and save it for later. However, if you are not driving, find a comfortable, safe location, one that is safe and distraction free. Focus on your breathing. Today's meditation focus is reflection. What prophecy are you fulfilling, and how can you improve? Enjoy your meditation.